Hello everyone, Simon Bard here, and welcome to another movie review. "2016 hasn't become a good year for many people. There's the presidential campaign of Clinton and Trump that's got mixed yet mainly negative aspects, even when Trump's elected. There's a small yet fast-growing rally of people who want to keep Congress from removing internet free speech, with YouTube being the center of it, and a supposed law that never went into effect. There's a handful of movies that got both good and bad hype, which led to the films themselves to be between okay to just bad. And there's the countless deaths of well-known and popular celebrities that shock the world. And one of the last celebrities to have left our world is Princess Leia herself, Carrie Fisher. For years, everyone knows her for playing Leia, but she also did other roles that not many people think about. And even if there's not that many, it's good to know that she did very well at them. Not to mention that she can be funny at times. But with returning to the role that made her known in Force Awakens, it became an irony that what started her career ended up being her last performance. So today, in honor of her passing, I'll be reviewing the movie that made her well known. And just in time for its 40th anniversary, it is the film that made movie history and started it all, Star Wars, or now known as Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Now, because the special editions of the original trilogy are the only ones available on DVD, I, for one, am going over the last of the VHS copies from 1995, which came out 2 years before the special editions. So, let's get right into it. When Imperial forces, led by Darth Vader, have taken Princess Leia Organa prisoner for hiding the plans for the Death Star, two droids, R2-D2 and C-3PO, take an escape pod to the planet Tatooine, where they encounter Jawas who take them to a farm to sell. There, Luke Skywalker and his uncle Owen and Aunt Beru buy C-3PO and R2-D2, and Luke discovers part of a message from R2 of Leia saying something for Obi-Wan Kenobi. So, after being attacked by sand people and saved by Obi-Wan, Luke finds out about Obi-Wan's past and of the Force, and Luke wishes to learn the ways of the Force after stormtroopers killed his aunt and uncle. And with Han Solo and Chewbacca offering to help them out, the group head out to rescue Leia, while Obi-Wan teaches Luke the ways of the Force, and Vader, Grand Moff Tarkin, and the Imperial forces try to extract the location of the rebel base from Leia. For a story as big as this, it feels about as generic in some respects. It's basically a hero saves a princess and destroys an evil obstacle, and there's even a wise old man who teaches his young apprentice on using great power, and a smug outlaw who only came for the money. But the way it's all handled is pretty unique, done more in the style of a Flash Gordon Buck Rogers serial, mixed with the ancient mythologies of King Arthur and such, without being too obvious or too complex. And its many moments do prove that in an updated fashion. Though some moments, whether it be a quiet moment or a bit of character development, are quickly glanced over for more action scenes and fights. But as short as they are, they're kept fairly simple, even if I wanted more of them. Still, the story and moments are very well handled. Not to mention the effects, which are also very well handled. These were some of the most groundbreaking of their time, and still they impress me. This was the first film to be made by Industrial Light and Magic, or ILM, which Lucas founded. And sure, nowadays the effects from them get worse and worse, with a few exceptions, but back then, and through the 80s, they really had a uniqueness to their work. The spaceships flying, the lightsaber duel, the space battles, the monster chess pieces, they did a lot with this, and a lot of it pays off. But the most interesting thing about this film are the characters. They're also interesting and likable. Sure, they have moments that make them unlikable, but they're so minor that they're still enjoyable to watch or maybe be with. And if I were to pick my favorites, they would definitely be C-3PO, R2-D2, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Darth Vader. Yet the other characters are enjoyable as well. And the actors that played their characters did a very good job. Mark Hamill plays Luke Skywalker, Harrison Ford plays Captain Han Solo, Carrie Fisher plays Princess Leia Organa, Peter Cushing plays Governor or Grand Moff Tarkin, Alec Guinness plays Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anthony Daniels plays C-3PO, Kenny Baker plays R2-D2, Peter Mayhew plays Chewbacca, David Prowse plays Darth Vader, and an uncredited James Earl Jones voices Darth Vader. As a whole, this is a great film. The characters are very interesting, the story is very well done, and the effects are very fun. Director George Lucas had made such an engaging film since its first premiere, and even up to now. with its wonderful characters, great music, fun sound effects, interesting visual effects, and plenty more. So while a few areas of character development could have been expanded, the whole film is still worth it for what the characters offer, and I'd be repeating myself for all the great things and moments that happen here. And above all, it's all pretty epic and grand. So today, this movie would get a rating of 4 stars. So thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter. Tune in next week for a new video. And here's hoping that 2017 will be a better year. Hello again. Yep, it's time to review another movie that I saw in theaters, but this one came out last month and I saw it this week, but who's to know? So, here it is, and I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, it's time to look at another movie from Illumination Entertainment, and in some respects, it works, yet in others, it doesn't. And it's the very simply titled, Sing. The story is of a koala bear named Buster Moon, whose own theater is going broke due to having many failures. So, to keep his theater going, he plans on having a singing contest, with the prize being $1,000. But when his secretary accidentally makes the prize $100,000, everyone comes for audition, and Buster chooses his candidates. They include a gorilla named Johnny who wants to sing and not be part of his father's crime work, a pig named Rosita who wants to sing but has to take care of her 25 kids, an elephant named Mina who's too shy to sing in front of anyone, a mouse named Mike who finds ways of getting money while being cool, and a porcupine named Ash who wants to do her own song, despite her partner not wanting to do so. And they practice and rehearse until the contest starts, while having to face problems of their own, and while Buster tries to find a way to get more money for the prize, while his theater starts to rot. Director Garth Jennings did an okay job of having anthropomorphic animals be in the singing contest, and all the small stories that each one has. Both characters and story are fine, but the animation is well done, and the songs, though all of them are already existing tunes, are nicely done with the character's own take of them. Yet I don't see it as very enjoyable as I thought it would be, and partially because it feels like some of it's been done before on Cats Don't Dance, except more in modern times and one or two things aren't fully resolved. Still, even with the issues I have, I'd say that it's mostly an okay film. Nothing bad, nothing good, just okay. But at least it's better than The Secret Life of Pets. So today I'm giving this movie a rating of 2.5 mixed stars. And that is it. So thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook or Twitter, and tune in next week for a new video.